5 Alaska fishermen charged in a halibut fishing conspiracy. This is from the National Fisherman, and it was published on August the 4th, 2025. 5 commercial fishermen have been indicted by a federal grand jury in Juneau, Alaska, with conspiring to illegally harvest halibut in southeast Alaska between 2019 and 2023. The indictments were announced on Monday, August the 4th. They were handed down on July the 17th and executed at the end of July. The men are scheduled to make their initial court appearances over the next 2 weeks before a U.S. magistrate in the U.S. District Court in Juneau. The U.S. Attorney's Office said that the 5 defendants all conspired on multiple occasions in the harvest. Court documents allege that one man separately conspired with the other 4 to illegally harvest and land halibut through various means. The indictment alleges that all 5 men intentionally falsified reports that the halibut caught were credible to their respective individual fishing quotas. The men are responsible for over 10,700 pounds of illegally harvested halibut. The indictment further alleges that between August the 31st of 2023 and October the 11th of the same year, the lead man sold and intentionally made false statements regarding over 9,600 pounds of halibut caught on one vessel and then transferred to a separate vessel before landing the fish. He is charged with 4 counts of Lacey Act conspiracy, 5 counts of Lacey Act unlawful sale, and 5 counts of Lacey Act false labeling. The other 4 are all charged with 1 count of Lacey Act conspiracy. If convicted, they face up to 5 years in prison for each count and up to a $250,000 fine. A federal district judge will determine the sentence after considering the guidelines and other statutory factors. To me, this sounds like huge fines for a small amount of fish. We're talking 10,000 pounds of fish or just over, spread over about a 4-year period, and 5 people involved. We don't know what they're going to actually get, what the judge is going to give them, but they can get a lot of time in jail here. 5 years for each count. That should be a deterrent for anyone who's trying to get around the rules. Agree with the rules or not, they're there for a reason, and mostly because of people like this. People that make life harder for everybody else. They make the rules more difficult for honest people. They make the rules more difficult for the hard-working, honest fishermen that are just trying to make a living. It's going to be interesting to find out what they actually get, but right now they're looking at some pretty big fines and some very long jail time.